Hi YouTube, this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery. You can find us on the web, caltoncutlery.com. Got the camera out. I shot a couple of videos yesterday. And you know, surfing through YouTube, I've seen an awful lot of videos lately about, you know, why people are leaving YouTube and going, you know, somewhere else, or, you know, YouTube demonetized my channel, and so I'm all kind of upset about, you know, that. And you know, I thought maybe it'd be a good time to maybe just take a quick video, a couple of minutes, and explain why I make YouTube videos. I started making YouTube videos about 3 years ago, and I hope the videos are getting a little bit better as I, you know, do more of them, get more practice, and get better at them. But the reason I started making YouTube videos wasn't really to make any money on the videos themselves. It was more of, I wanted to pay back the guys that helped me get my start in as a knife maker. As most everybody, if you're watching this, you probably know I'm a knife maker, mostly full-time. I make knives, sell them, tinker in the shop, you know, do all sorts of stuff. And at first I kind of thought about shooting videos and, you know, putting them into a digital format and then, you know, selling them. And then after a while, you know, a couple of weeks of thinking about that, I thought, you know, the guys that really helped me get started in the knife making world, you know, I don't think they really expected a whole lot of monetary compensation back from them teaching me. It was more of a passion for the craft of knife making, and they were wanting to help the next guy out. At least that was my take on it. And how do you pay that back? I mean, when somebody takes you under their wing and, you know, they help you get started in whatever field it is that you're in, how do you pay that person back? Like, one of the biggest ones that helped me out an awful lot was my friend Ed Fowler. You know, Ed has taught me so much about the knife making world that, you know, I feel indebted to him because he helped me out so much. And I can't really pay him back like he helped me, you know. I mean, he taught me how to fit up a guard. Now, I can't teach him how to fit up a guard. I mean, he's the one that taught me how to do it. So, what I got to thinking about was about the best way to pay those guys back is to carry it on and to help out the next guy or gal, either one. I say guy is you know, kind of either one. And so that's why I started making YouTube videos. It was to pay my mentors back by helping out the next guy. I've been making YouTube videos for about 3 years now. Like I said, I hope I'm getting a little bit better at it, a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I still get nervous every single time I click the record button on that thing. You know, and I'll probably never be as smooth as the guys like Walter Sorrells. He has another knife making channel, or Joey Vander Steeg. I'm sorry, Joey, I probably butchered your name. Who has an amazing blacksmithing channel, doing the same thing, you know, helping people learn how to be blacksmiths, get better at it, you know, just moving the craft forward and forward. I'll probably be never as smooth as those guys. As you notice, I stutter, I stammer, repeat myself, all that kind of stuff. But it still makes me feel good to, you know, help the next guy out. And you know, you can only help so many people out in person. You know, I mean, I've had folks come to the shop and I've helped them out an awful lot, but going through the videos, you can just reach so many more people and advance your craft, whatever that craft might be, whether it's knife making or knitting or video gaming or whatever. I don't think that there's any place that we can do that better than YouTube. You know, I joke around an awful lot, you know, to friends and family about the college of YouTube. And I might be saying it in a joking manner, but really, YouTube and the whole community of YouTube is like a college that you don't have to pay for. You know, it's entirely free, but you can learn how to do anything that you want to do on YouTube, whether it's knife making or knitting or video gaming or working on cars. Heck, a lot of times I'll be working on a car that I'm not really familiar with, and man, something's just not going right. Well, go sit down, take 5-10 minutes, you know, type that car in on YouTube, and man, there's somebody somewhere that has not only fixed that particular problem, but they also made a video about it and they posted it up on YouTube for the next guy. So for me, not only do I get to pay back my mentors through making YouTube videos, but I also get to be a part of the college of YouTube. You know, by putting content up there on stuff that I've worked with to help the next guy out. This is part of the stuttering, stammering, looking at my notes and everything. Oh, so probably not will I ever be as smooth as Walter or Joey. Probably won't ever be as funny as Oil Burner, that lovable Australian fella that does videos on waste oil burners. Incredibly funny, I think. You know, so I'm not out to be a movie maker. I'm just out to, you know, be a part of that community and the college of YouTube. I also find that I learn an awful lot from my videos. I mean, I know I'm the guy standing here in front of the camera, so I'm supposed to be the expert or whatever. You know, all I am is an average Joe, you know, trying to help forward my craft. But what I notice is that, you know, I might do something like fitting up a guard or forging out a razor or, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing. But by taking the time to shoot a video on that and show somebody else how to do it, I find that I get a deeper understanding of whatever it is I'm shooting that video on. A lot of times you can do something, but you don't, and you learned how to do it, but you don't, you get a deeper understanding of it by putting it in a manner that you think other people might be able to understand. Well, that's about the best way I can explain that, I think. You know, now the whole money-making thing on YouTube. I've never monetized any of my videos. I'm not really sure what all that means. I guess people shoot a video, stick it on YouTube, and they get paid for the amount of views that they get. But the only way I make any money on YouTube is by the little blurb at the beginning. You know, I always say, hey, this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery. You can visit us on the website at caltoncutlery.com. Hey, you know, if you want to visit the website, you know, pick up a custom knife or make a custom order, that's cool. And if not, you know, that's all right too. I have been kind of wondering lately, though, about, it seems like the channels that are monetized seem to grow an awful lot faster than those that aren't, which kind of would make sense, because then, you know, YouTube would promote the channels that they're getting money off of more than the ones that they're not. So I'll have to kind of look into that. At first I never wanted to monetize it because, like, I thought maybe that would tarnish the whole idea of me shooting videos to help out the next guy, to pay back the guy that helped me. But now that I think about it, I might have to look into that and see. Whatever it is that I'm doing, though, it seems to be working pretty good. Even with my stuttering and stammering and, you know, the loud noises in the shop and everything. In 3 years I've got 1,400 subscribers, I think, now. So I must be doing something okay if 1,400 people want to you know, turn on YouTube and hear me babble about things. You know, I think probably the last thing that I want to say is I would encourage, let me check the time. I would encourage anybody that has an interest in making YouTube videos to make them. You know, money or not, if you're passionate about something, about your craft, whether it's knife making, razor making, metal casting, knitting, sewing, cooking, you know, precious metals, jewelry making, I mean, anything. If you're, or video gaming, I'll have to put that plug in there for my boy since he likes video gaming, or Legos. If you're passionate enough about your craft that you excel at it, or even if you're not to the excelling portion yet, if you're just good at it, or heck, even if you're just trying it out and you want to share it with others, make the videos. You know, right now I've got a little bit nicer camera because it's kind of a hand-me-down from my wife, but you know, I started off with a Nikon Coolpix, which I want to say it was $100 from Walmart, and you know, I think, well, that and a laptop, which you've already got a laptop if you're watching this. But make your videos. You know, contribute to the college of YouTube. I think it's really, really important to contribute to it because, well, if you had a problem changing a fuel pump on a 1996 GMC 3/4 ton, and you know, went on YouTube and found a video that helped you out, that person that made that video, if he hadn't made that video, you'd still be underneath that truck trying to figure out how to change that fuel pump. So why not pay that guy back by making your own videos? Now, you might not be able to change that fuel pump, you know, you might be really good at cooking, or found a new way to do whatever it is in your craft, but share that with the rest of the community. That's how the community gets to where it is, and that's why it's so helpful. You know, it just is. I'll put it that way. There's something that you do as good or better than anybody else that will help the next person out. And by making those videos, you get to be a part of the community of YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still nervous stepping up in front of the camera. And you'll have that, or maybe you don't. Maybe I'm the only one that gets nervous like this. But so you have to kind of get over that. You will have haters. You know, God, how many comments I've had on, you know, my poor video quality. And you know, I'm trying to learn to step that up through learning off YouTube videos. Yesterday I downloaded a video editing software. I know nothing about that, but through a couple of YouTube videos I was able to learn at least enough to be able to download the software, upload 2 videos that I wanted to put together into that software, and then combine both of those videos into one. And so far it looks like a success. I posted it up this morning. It's on the forging stance, and it seemed to have worked the way it was supposed to. So I'm really excited about that, and I never would have known how to do that had it not been for the College of YouTube, the community of creators, you know, posting up their content, sharing what they know how to do with the rest of the world. And so YouTube is a very special place, I think, and I'd hate to see it go away, and I would really love to see it get bigger than what it is. And the only way it's going to get bigger and stay the way it is if we keep making videos and we keep getting new creators come on and, you know, sharing their passion for their craft with the rest of the world. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for staying through my stuttering and stammering, and pick up a camera and make some videos of your own. Post them out there and help the College of YouTube grow. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.